Welcome back to the People Be Like podcast, or whatever I'm going to end up calling this. I'm William Haynes.
I'm Mina Supreme.
I'm Madi Wolf.
Let's get straight to the point. Horoscopes, are they real?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Totally.
You think that they're
vote
real?
for them.
You vote for horoscopes.
I have a
for
horoscope
president 2020.
You
Yes.
did. I'm sorry. I'm one of those people. I don't knock it, but I'm skeptical.
What makes you skeptical about horoscopes?
I feel like I haven't read many horoscopes, but from what I have read, I feel like it's very vague. I feel like I do agree with
Have
it.
you read one on yourself?
Right.
Yeah, when I read them about myself, I'm like, it's pretty vague. I'm like, yeah, of course I agree.
On a person you were in a relationship with?
No.
So what does it say about you? Tell us what your horoscope says, and we can maybe try and guess what you are.
See, what my horoscope says about me, I think is actually pretty accurate. I'm very balanced.
Okay.
And
I know what you are now.
Yeah, it's.
I know exactly what you are.
I mean, it happens to be very true. I happen to have 2 layers to myself.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, what do you think I am?
So balance could be like 2 things. It could be like a Virgo or a Libra.
Oh, because the Virgo is the one with the 2 faces.
Well, no, Geminis
that's
are not.
Geminis are not
They're
balanced.
crazy. They have 2 faces, and both of them are insane.
Yeah, Geminis are insane. Like, I think I have dual personalities, but not in the way that I've heard Geminis reflected.
Yeah,
I'm not
crazy.
2 different people. I'm one person who has 2 sides to him.
Geminis are the devils with halos.
This is a fact.
Wait, for
All of the most famous people are Geminis. It's Donald Trump, Kanye West.
Really?
They're crazy. They're Geminis.
Oh, wow. Speaking of famous Geminis, Maddie, didn't you write a song that went platinum
I did. That's why I said that.
about Geminis
Oh.
I did. Yeah, I wrote Beautiful and Damned.
for G-Eazy, which was the opening track of that album,
Of course,
right?
Yeah, the title track.
Yeah, you wrote the hook for that. Yeah, I remember when that happened. I was like, oh,
It's all about like how people are, especially Geminis, because he's a Gemini. So when we were writing, I was like, I want to make something that he can relate to. So, angels with horns, the devils with a halo. That's what Geminis are. They're just
wow.
Wow.
Yeah, what was it like? Were you nervous in the
Not at all.
in the studs?
I think I made them nervous.
Yeah, you
I
made
kind of had
people
that effect
nervous.
on people.
Yeah.
Does he have Gemini tendencies? Like, what is G-Eazy's Gemini tendencies?
Based on what I've gotten from his music, I'd say yes, but I haven't had enough one-on-one time to like make that determination on my own,
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say so. I mean, he seems to be very absorbed and enthralled with his horoscope and his zodiac, so I would say so.
Oh, yeah, he actually really cares.
He really does. I mean, his whole album, The Beautiful and Damned, was about, that. He's every single song like has like a little bit of an innuendo
Yeah.
into
Horoscope.
his Gemini.
Have you ever dated a Gemini? Well,
I don't know. I don't know what I've dated. All I know is Myers-Briggs. Do you guys know Myers-Briggs?
like the ENFJ.
Yeah,
I think I do.
Luis will tell you. I only like ENFP girls.
I don't know what I am. I
What
forgot.
are
I took the
ENFP?
test so long ago.
Luis, you have to say. I know you're not even trying to be in this podcast. What does ENFP stand for?
Extroverted, intuitive, feeler, perceiver.
Yeah, that's the kind of
Oh,
girls that I like. I don't know what
you
horoscope
probably
that
like
is.
a Cancer.
Really?
That does sound like a Cancer. Absolutely.
Water signs.
Yeah.
Water
Even
sign.
Scorpios.
I'm a water sign.
Scorpios.
I'm a
Actually,
Scorpio.
I everybody tells me that I love Scorpios. All my best friends, my family, people that I really love tend to be Scorpios.
We are great people. We're like super loyal and we're enthusiastic and we know how to like be chameleons and also we're passionate and we're crazy and we will show that we're crazy over you. So
And you never let anything go. If you burn you, you hold on to it.
Oh, absolutely. We definitely will keep it and then
my fair
like
share of
we'll bring you
Scorpios.
back into the fold. Like we will, leave you, but then when you come back, we still will like be like, remember that one time? Even if it's a joke, we'll be like, remember that one time you slapped me?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So will
I
you
remember too.
will you pursue someone knowing that they are a certain sign?
For me, no.
Oh my God.
You won't?
No, because I'm afraid like I'll have that in my mind, and if I actually like the person, but I know that they're like a sign I don't get along with, I'm like, it's holding me back.
What sign do you get along with?
I get along with other fire signs. Leo.
Ooh, Leos are
Leo.
great. It's actually one of my favorite signs of the zodiac. My dad's a Leo,
I
but
love Leo.
I'm the opposite of her. I will do it. So my current partner is a Gemini and a Taurus.
Yeah, it's
One of-
a
one of
Gemini
my-
and a
one of my current
Taurus.
partners.
Oh my god! I was about to say, how are they both?
Yes.
There's a couple of them. But he's a Gemini and a Taurus. And it's crazy because those are like very, very kind of opposite signs,
Right.
but it makes a total of 3 people. So I have
Yeah.
to deal with like one person that's like very, disciplined and very honorable and, like traditional. And then one person that's like fun and funny. And then the other person is like attitudinal and very moody.
Completely.
So I never know what I'm gonna get out of the 3. It drives me crazy every day.
But it's also like, you like it.
I'm a
Yeah, I can
Scorpio.
tell
I
you
have
love
to
it.
like the chaos.
You love it.
I need the chaos to survive.
I feel like girls that I like, plenty of girls that I like are totally into horoscopes. So maybe I do need to know a little bit about.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
who do you think now that you know me, who do you
You're a
think?
Libra, right?
Yeah, I'm a Libra.
Okay, cool.
You're a
When you
Libra.
say you balance, I know.
Yeah, who do you think I should be going after?
Is Libra an earth or air sign?
Air.
Air,
Of course
yeah.
I'm air.
So other air signs.
Yeah, I was about to say another Libra is good. Libras, and the only thing about Libras, actually, when I love Libras. All of my best friends are actually, which is weird because all you said that. All of my best friends are actually Libras from Detroit randomly. But my friend Libra, she doesn't ever make decisions. She can never decide what she wants to do.
Probably because she's so well balanced on both sides.
Yeah.
Each way she feels like she could be doing the right thing.
She was supposed to be going to the Super Bowl, and she just called me today and was like, "Girl, I'm not going." She
Yeah.
bought a ticket.
Really?
Yeah, they're very indecisive.
After buying a ticket, she better
She
sell
bought
that.
a ticket and canceled it. She
Sunday.
does this like every week.
That was me so much when I was younger until I realized it. I was like, I see now. I think horoscopes are real now too. But
Yeah.
I'm so balanced that it can turn into indecisiveness.
Yeah.
And other people can perceive your impartiality as indecisiveness.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Capricorn for you.
Capricorn.
Ooh, Capricorn would be a nice girl for him.
I think
Because they're like
Capricorn. Earth.
balanced, they're
do you
cool,
know?
they're reserved. They can be fun when they need to be, but you
Right.
can take them home to mom.
Right.
Capricorns are good girls. They're, for the most part, they're good
What
girls.
month is that?
That's like
January,
January.
December, late December, early January.
Stay away from Aquariuses. They
Aquarius
will
is
ruin
now.
you.
We're
Oh
in their
yeah.
season.
What
Yeah.
should I not do? Oh, Aquarius.
Aquariuses to me are like too flirtatious with everybody. I dated this Aquarius boy one day, and he just like at one time, and he just was like always flirting with everyone, and I was just like, "Sir, we're gonna have you cannot take everybody to the theme park. Just me."
Oh
Just
my
me.
goodness,
That's
no
offensive,
wonder.
though. If you take
Yeah.
me to Disneyland and you take somebody else to Disneyland, I'm very hurt.
Like she was my friend.
Me and Shabu
What?
only.
Oh my goodness.
It was my aunt.
Yeah. Oh my God. But I think you're right. The girl that I dated, like probably the hardest, was born like early mid-January. So what is that?
That's like a Capricorn.
That's
Yeah,
a Capricorn.
Capricorn.
Yeah,
I probably like
Could be
Capricorns.
Aquarius.
Yeah, could be, but
Depending on which date.
how
Yeah.
late it is in the
Right.
month.
I think it was early, but
So
Don't you
tell-
feel it though when the season is in your season? I feel it.
Oh, when Scorpio it's like power, the wind is blowing my
Y'all
hair.
still don't know what I am.
Okay,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
see. I don't say you're definitely not a Gemini. Maybe, maybe, a Pisces.
You're close.
Maybe a Pisces.
I have literally no idea.
Okay, tell us
Wow,
more
and
about
you're-
you. Tell us
what are
more
your best
about
friends?
you.
Yeah, I don't know horoscopes.
I am a fire sign.
Okay,
My most compatible sign is Leo, I believe,
okay,
and Aquarius.
okay.
So I've read. So I've learned. I am strong-willed, hard-headed at times.
Aries, period. I'm like, that's it.
That's all very true. That's all very true.
I was like, Ram.
Yeah. When you say you're hard-headed, that's the essential part, the quintessential part of being an Aries is that they are hard-headed and strong-willed, and
Yes.
they will like keep going. They're very rambunctious. They love to be like. Do you argue? Not a lot, because you probably have grown out of the argument stage, but you're so
Right.
fiery and.
And my whole family is all Cancers. They're all water signs.
Oh, so you don't argue.
Well, the thing is, I'm not like. They say that I'm not emotional enough, or like they're water signs.
Yeah.
Everything is like emotional.
Yeah.
So if I'm like not affected by something, like something as small as like a movie, like a sad scene in a movie, and they're all like, and I'm just like, they're like, what's wrong with you,
With
Aries?
the actions, and who's gonna get killed?
Yeah. So that's just like, because Aries are very emotional. We just have a very different way of approaching it.
Yeah, you guys, actually the thing I love about Aries is that they know how to make everyone love them. I used to have a friend, she was an Aries, and she just like, anybody that came into contact, she made them feel welcomed and warmed, and I've experienced that with you. You're very warm and welcoming, and they, even though they are rambunctious and fiery, they still like to be loved, and they still like to show love, it's like, it's really, really
So
cool.
who should Maddie stay away from? Who's her...
Ooh,
romantically.
Another Aries would be like you could be with another Libra. An Aries and an Aries never.
Yeah,
I don't think you could. They're too rambunctious.
And water signs like Cancers, like even though my whole family is Cancers and I love them to death, like that's my non-compatible sign.
Okay, I'm about to drop a bomb. All right, so what's in your chart? Do you know what's in your chart?
No.
So okay, your face. So
I'm not even sure what that means.
There are more layers to your horoscope than just the top layer.
When you were born, the time.
So what we're discussing is our rising sign. Right. So this is the sign that you are, but then like you have a sign that like is kind of like reflective of who you are.
Can I say one thing? This is really curious that we're talking about this because 2 days ago I was in a session and we were writing a song and we were writing this one line. I can't say because I don't want to give it away, but this one line about like my sign, my zodiac. But we wanted to flip it. It's like how I could have been another sign, even though I am Aries. Like there's something else. So we were like looking at my birthday. I called my mom. I was like, "What time of day was I born? Like what day of the week?" And so that I want to know about this because I don't know how to figure it out. It's like a mathematical equation.
Yeah. So for me, this girl kept like, "Get your birth time. Get your birth time." And I called my mom, and my mom is so unorganized. She's like one of the moms, like, where if you ask her, "Mom, where's my birth certificate?" She's like lifting up the mattress and bringing out a folder.
Oh my goodness.
I'm like, "Mom, why?" So finally,
my mom was like 2:30 p.m. in the afternoon on Wednesday.
Of course.
Sounds like a Virgo.
Yeah.
So I asked my mom, and so finally, after a year of asking her, she's like, "You were born at, 6 in the morning or something like that." Wow. So I went and looked it up, and I have in my sign, which is oddly enough, my boyfriend, we have the same things in our like rising and moon. It's like Gemini, Taurus, and like.
Even though you're both different.
We're different. There's different placements because you can have like different placements. So your Venus is like where your love is. Like Venus is the planet of love. So and I'm a Scorpio in my Venus and in my rising.
Wow.
So when I think about love and life, I'm a true to heart Scorpio.
You are very Scorpio.
Yeah, I have 5 planets actually in Scorpio. So the one that deals with communication is in Scorpio. The one that deals with love is in Scorpio. I have some other ones.
So how do we figure that out? Is there like a website
Well,
for it?
I actually use CoStar. CoStar is like the most popular app that I've seen, and I love it because I can go and look at my friends' charts.
COSTAR?
Which is the one that Channing Tatum was freaking out over a couple of months ago.
Ooh.
What app was that? There was like, he was like a thing, he was like, this isn't a sponsorship, but he like, I just downloaded Oasis or something.
Oh, wow.
And it was like, it got me. It was not Oasis, but it was some weird name like that, and he was just talking about how it was the greatest thing.
It might have been Oasis or it might have been CoStar. That app assaults me every day though because it's like a joke that anyone that has CoStar, they understand that the message that they send a daily message. It's so accurate to your life, specifically that day, that you're just like, why are you doing this?
Oh, does it like send you a notification?
It sends you a notification every day.
There's like a Bible app that.
The Bible app does that too. Yeah.
Who's writing this?
Who is writing it?
These astrologers. There are people who study astrology and people who really have an astronomy because in order to study astrology, you have to study astronomy. You have to know the star constellations that you were born under, and that's how you find out. That's why you need your time.
You're telling me you're looking at the stars.
There are people that are
and
looking
you're
at the
telling me
stars.
who I want to kiss on by looking at the stars.
No.
I get that we're made of stardust.
We are.
But
if the moon determines when you cry and your emotions, and if the ocean is made, the way that I explain it is the ocean is made of what, like the world is made of 70% water, at least.
Like humans.
Right? And the moon determines the tide. So if the moon determines the tide, and your body is made of what? Like
water,
70% or something or more.
It's determining
so
your body.
then it's determining your body, the emotions. So if one planet can determine something, then why can't another planet? I don't understand.
That's
why I feel like even though I don't get along per se with water signs, I'm very drawn to them because they're so. I feel like they're the most in tune.
Yeah.
With the.
We love it. We love to be so
Earth.
deep.
Yeah.
Maddie,
there's so many layers.
On top of all of that, your song just came out. RBCH, Run But You Can't Hide From Me.
Yeah, so you said it this time.
I know, right? It's so good. It's a great song. Honestly,
thank you. Me, Smooth Black, Jay Watts, we were in the studio. It was one day, and that song came together.
Really?
Super fire.
One day. We haven't touched it since one day.
Wow, yeah. And you have a lot of songs. I love a lot of your songs, but this one is especially good, too.
Thank you.
I also really love
favorites.
Don't Think About It, which we made that little clip on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
Almost feels like a lie, yeah. Don't think about it. Nah, 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 don't think about it. Nah, 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 nah. Don't think about it.
Cute.
Don't think about it.
Cute.
Nah, 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 nah. That's a hit. That's a hit. You do such good music. I just wanted to bring that up so everybody at home, go on Spotify, stream that while you're sleeping.
Play a little bit of it or something?
Make a playlist and put the song in it a bunch of times. Don't mute it. Just turn it on low.
I know exactly what you're doing.
And if you're from a country outside of America,
let's beat
get
the
a
box.
VPN and make a Spotify account.
Beat the box.
Let's get Maddie to beat the box and Selena
Go
Gomez.
to Target and buy all your albums.
Yeah, right. Oh my goodness.
I actually want to put out vinyl, so like one day I can go into Urban Outfitters and just go.
Yeah.
That would be super fun.
Vinyls are tight.
Madi Wolf on vinyl.
You know what? Everything is like. That's meant to be. It's meant to be. I have a friend. His song is literally going like #1 on the viral on Spotify. So it's like, if you want it, you can do it.
Yeah.
You just have consistency. That's why I've been dropping a song like every month. And that's what I'm going to continue to do for all of 2020. Just back.
And your music is quality work. It is high quality. You're in
amazing.
the studio. You're cutting them vocals.
Yeah.
Luckily, I've gotten to hear like all your stuff that you haven't put out. I've been in the studio with you. Yeah, I've seen you do all of it, and you've been good because you've been recording music since you were like
7 years old.
7 years
Wow,
old.
that's so crazy.
Who do you know has been in the studio since they were 7? Like
no one.
Maybe
not
Michael
even
Jackson.
Not even Justin Bieber.
Maybe Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Shirley Temple.
Shirley Temple was in the 1920s. Oh my
Not
goodness.
even
Shirley Temple.
Right.
So
like so yeah, that's why I really love your stuff. So everybody check out RBCH.
And that's from the song from the perspective of an Aries.
Yes.
But that's so funny.
It honestly is. The song, now that I'm thinking about it, it's very like zodiac driven.
Okay, tell us about it.
Yeah, it's about like where have you been? You've been missing. Like the lyrics are. It starts out with my friend Jay singing, and he's like, "You really gotta let me know what's up, what's up." And we don't really understand each other, but we know that we're drawn to each other. And it's like, you gotta let me know right now. My head is twisted, confused. How you just switched up. So it's kind of like a Gemini perspective. How like. He perceives me as a Gemini, but really I'm not. I'm just like, you're just not showing me what I want.
Ooh.
And you've been missing too. Like, we're both MIA. Like, I've been MIA, but you're MIA too. And I can't figure you out.
Wow.
And I don't want to give away because I want people to go listen to it.
Yeah.
Go listen
to it.
to
You can run, but you can't hide from me.
Yeah,
That's a great title too. Like,
Yeah.
it's so funny that you say that about like you've been MIA and I've been MIA. I saw this thing so I follow CoStar, and this is not an ad for CoStar, but I really love them. But I follow CoStar, and they were saying like things to know like about dating your sign. And one thing that it said about dating Scorpio is that you have to be willing to spend a lot of time alone, but also be obsessed with your partner.
Right.
And my current partner, my main partner.
Oh my gosh.
He knows that I won't call him or text him until 7 o'clock at night. And then after 7, I'm like, why aren't you responding to my text within 30 minutes?
Right.
I'm pulling up right now because you're with
I could never.
That's another thing. It's like, there's this line I have in there which is so Aries of me. And I actually don't know what Jay's zodiac is, but I'll have to ask him. But it goes, I'll break my own heart before I ever let you.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
It's like, that's so Aries. It's like, I'm not going to let you hurt me I'd rather hurt myself before I ever give you the satisfaction to hurt me. But it sucks. And like, our ties aren't cut. They're just frayed. You know, but still, you've been missing, and you're out with other bitches, and you wish you were with me. You know, but we'll figure it out. We'll meet in the middle. We've both been missing.
So what's the zodiac sign that you love? Like what's your favorite?
My favorite?
Because mine is Leo.
Man, I would have to say Leo.
Yeah, that's a mutual consensus.
Because I've just had, I've never, not gotten along with Leo. I've been drawn to Leo. I think my mom's, like, one of my best friends, or is my best friend, so she was supposed to be a Leo.
What is she?
She's Cancer.
Oh, okay.
But she was supposed to be a Leo. She was born early.
Wow.
So it's just like everything that's kind of happened in my life has been kind of Leo.
Yeah. My first boyfriends were Leos. I dated nothing but Leos for
my first kiss was a Leo.
Yeah, mine too. I don't know why, but Leos. I think Leos are the best only because they are happy people. They're outgoing and they really love their family. And so when they consider you family, you get everything. They treat you fairly. They treat you nicely. And they also have a level of discipline and drive because they want to support the people that they love so much.
It's the lion mentality.
Yeah, it
exactly
truly
what it
is. It truly, but that also, the lion mentality also rolls into the real life thing where lion...
They're cocky and arrogant.
They are cocky and arrogant.
Yeah. I want to act like it's not legit, but what you just described was not describing me. But when you describe a Libra, it does sound like you're describing me. So I have to say.
Well, let me go even further with the lion. With the lion analogy, this may be TMI, but my parents have been married for about 30 years. And of course, in the marriages, you have ups and downs. And so there was a time when my dad was cheating. And so I was like, wow, this is very interesting because Leos have multiple, lions have multiple wives. It's not just one wife.
Wow.
They have a pride of wife. And so I dated a lot of Leos. All my Leos cheated on me.
Oh my God.
But they wanted me to be their main partner. But they had other partners. And so now my partner doesn't cheat, but every Leo that I ever had multiple partners. Even though they love you and it feels like it's family, they have to have multiple partners, which is really weird to me. Just like a lion.
I just tweeted last night, if I ever get cheated on, I'm calling the cops.
You have a lot of reasons to call the cops.
I got a lot of reasons. That's true. I do say that a lot.
You say it all the time.
But if I'm ever with a girl and she's like, I need to talk to you about something, and she's like, I cheated on you, I'm pulling my phone out. I'm dialing 911. I'm like, cops, you guys need to get here. I need an ambulance.
Where does it go from there? What if she says, I'm really sorry? Would you ever take her back?
I mean, you know me probably. I'm pretty nice.
Why does that trigger you so much? Why does getting cheated on trigger you?
I don't know. I think if you have my trust, I've supposedly never been cheated on. So if it happened, she said, but
what'd she tell you that? What a cheater admitted?
One girl I was involved with exclusively, and she said to me, she was like, yeah, you're the first guy that I didn't cheat on.
Wow.
I'm like, yeah, right. At the time, I was like, yeah, right. But now I'm like, yeah, right, you didn't cheat on my ass.
But you know what? She probably, you have a hard time cheating on people that you feel are treating you extremely well. Right. If you cheat on a person that you feel is treating you extremely well, then there's a problem within. If you're cheating on someone that treats you kind of shitty and that's awful.
You'll do it, yeah.
And it's you know what?
That's why I'm saying you're going to cheat on me.
You have it with some kind of intention.
Yeah.
I'm the sweetest baby angel, ho.
Oh.
You're going to cheat on me?
I'm the sweetest baby angel, ho. Wow.
Okay. Cheat on me?
I can't believe you just use angel and ho.
Same sentence. Here we go again.
I don't know.
Oh my God. So what is a
What is a hoe? Yeah. I've had that conversation so many times. When I was driving here, I was thinking I was like, there's some words that I just have to take out of my vocabulary. I was literally
hoe is not one of them.
Texting. I don't know. Happening. I texted my feminist friend about it before we came out with that video. I have a feminist blogger friend, and I text her. I was like,
I'm a feminist.
Right.
I was like, can I post this of me saying a hoe? And she was like, what you were saying obviously isn't. It's
offensive.
it's not good to say what you're saying, but she was talking about how sex workers have taken back the word hoe for themselves. Yeah. I'm not a sex worker.
I have a couple friends who are sex workers. They love they say hoe. And
hoe is a good thing.
Hoe is frequent.
And my defense is
what they say.
I don't have any friends that are sex workers that I know of.
I do.
I'm trying to relate myself to the situation.
Yeah. And these days everybody got OnlyFans.
Right.
But yeah.
I just found out what that was because you explained it to me and I would see people like posting it on Instagram and I'm
like, what is this?
Like, what is it?
It's like a dirty Patreon.
It is. It's dirty Patreon.
Wait, so is there like...
By the way,
yes,
subscribe to our Patreon.
It is. We're about to do an episode about OnlyFans. We were supposed to film it today, but we're not. But like the reason why I can use the term hoe is because I genuinely love hoes.
Oh, God.
If you don't love hoes, you can't call girl hoes.
Okay, so
I love them.
What is it about hoes that you actually love?
That's what I was literally being asked last night. I was like, they were like, why do you self-proclaim love hoes? And I was like, I think like in a romantic relationship, you know, you give and you take what you want. Like, I think I really like to be entertained. Like, if you're going to be with me, I'm going to entertain the fuck out of you. And you know who's the most entertaining to me? Hoes. Hoes say the funniest shit. And also, obviously, like, I'm like not the most sexually like...
You're vanilla.
I'm vanilla as fuck. I'm the definition of missionary.
Oh, wow.
So, having a hoe, I mean, like, when you have a hoe, like, we're balanced. She has 110% of the sexuality, and I'm here for the
30.
jokes.
Got you.
Yeah. She'll come at 70, and I'll come at 30. Like,
right.
Yeah.
That makes sense. She has
so
all
that's why I like hoes.
Okay, I'm not mad at that.
Love them. I will say I love them.
Do you have like a certain aesthetic that you like on her?
That's a good question.
I don't know.
wrote a song about a stripper. Not all strippers are hoes. Let's be very
I have
clear.
2 of them.
But
I have 2.
He wrote a song about a stripper. So tell us about.
Are you talking about? She got a booty so. Like, man, that song is straight candy. Yeah, I think I played it for a little bit. I've never been to a strip club. I wrote an entire song about strippers, and I've never been to a strip club.
Oh, well, we have to go to a strip club.
Yeah, because there's a stripper girl that I like, and she's so cool. And
my friends tried to take me to the strip club. I have this guy friend. He's like, you have to go just for the culture. We're going to get some singles, and we're going to the strip club.
Some singles! If you go, you got to bring, like... I'll be honest, the song is about this stripper girl. Like, I didn't know I liked her a long time ago. I met her in person by coincidence. And then over time, she became a stripper.
Wow.
I'm still attracted to her.
Yeah.
So you still haven't answered my question.
What?
Is there a certain, like...
aesthetic that you like about strippers?
That you like? Yeah.
Nah, I like a bunch of different things.
I went to a strip club one time.
He doesn't want to disclose it.
He doesn't want to give us that information. I went to a strip club one time, actually, surprisingly, with Lil Pump. I met him at a Chick-fil-A.
You met Lil Pump? Oh,
at a Chick-fil-A. He parked in our parking spot. My friend drives a Maserati. He parked in our parking spot with his very cool, fancy car. So I was like, you parked in our spot. So then we started talking, and then he invited us to come to his house. So we went to his house, and then that night, he was like, all right, we're about to go out. We all hopped in the cars, and we drove to Crazy Girls, which is a strip club here in LA, and we threw $10,000 in the strip club. It was the most amazing night of my life.
Damn.
It was his money, or did you...
Sure, it was my money.
I was going to say,
See,
we threw his money. They brought it out on a silver tray, and we just sat over in the section throwing.
That sounds so cool.
Met him at a Chick-fil-A. It was crazy.
I don't understand.
My only thing, I think strippers are tight, but I don't want to like throw money on the floor. Can you hand it to them?
Yeah, like how do you make sure they're getting it?
There was so much money on the floor that I went to the restroom and I slid because there was so much money.
I also
on the floor.
don't want to stuff it in her clothes or anything. Like, you should be able to just hand it to her.
They love it. They appreciate it. They like it. They come over. They're dancing. They're talking amongst themselves. They're flirting. They're laughing.
It's a whole profession.
It's really just a fun.
Well, we got to do a
moment.
video.
We have to go to a strip club. It was great. The aesthetic in there was like fake boobs, fake butts, but I'm all for it. Hot girls are hot girls.
Hot girls are hot girls.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as a hoe in the negative sense.
Not to me anyway.
That's what they told you because they didn't want you to love your sexuality.
That's the girl with 4 boyfriends. So.
I mean, yeah.
Wait, so different strip clubs, real quick, have different styles of girls that they have?
Absolutely.
Oh, sure.
So I actually have a roommate that's a stripper, and she's the cutest girl. One side of her hair is pink, and one side of her hair is purple, and she has this very, like, rave, pixie aesthetic. But she's been having a hard time getting a job because here they like the fake boobs and the fake butt, and she's just like a skinny, like, fun rave girl that likes to shuffle.
I don't want to go to that rock music.
Okay.
I don't want to go to the country music strip club. Are you kidding me? If I go to a strip club, I want to hear that. I want to hear Juicy J. I want to hear 2 Chainz. I want to hear that nasty rap shit.
I will say, as somebody who's from the South, the Hooters in Virginia are way different than
I love a good Hooter.
She's also from the South.
It's just different. Like the country girls, like...
Yeah, because they're born with it. So it's
They
just
have
like a
that thing.
natural.
Like Miami, when I get rich, I'm going to Miami. Like,
oh yeah.
what's I say? Fuck
This
it.
I saw this
go
meme.
listen to
It's
Luke
Super
Bryan.
Bowl weekend, so I saw this meme that says, "If your girl is out in Miami this weekend, you don't have a girl."
This weekend?
Yeah, it's Super Bowl weekend in Miami right now.
I know.
So if your girlfriend is out in Miami, babe, I'm not flued out. I love you, I guess. So
Like a Drake line. If your girl is
Yeah.
any
Playing
preseason basketball
game.
Yeah.
She's
Best
fucking
believe.
somebody on the team.
yeah,
She's fucking somebody on the team.
Thank you, Baka.
Your girl's a hoe.
Hey, and I love hoes.
And then what is it? If you fucking with me, you're a what?
If you fuck with me, you a hoe and you know it. I was lit though. I didn't mean that.
I love it.
Well, thank you guys for coming on here so much. You have to stream Maddie's song RBCH.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Hey.
Thank you, Mina, for coming on. Where can they find you?
Follow me on Instagram, Mina Supreme, and on YouTube, Mina Supreme. TikTok also.
TikTok. And where can they find you, Maddie?
Everywhere. Instagram, Twitter, everything's the same handle at Madi Wolf Music, MadiWolf.
We're streaming that song on Spotify. And follow me too. I'm William
Add it
Haynes.
to your playlist.
Add it to a playlist.
Run it all night.
Run it all night. Don't mute it. Turn it on low.
Yeah, turn it on.
Get a VPN.
Favorite
The
it.
VPN. I forgot the other steps.
I'm so hungry. Oh my god.
Thank you guys.